Israel categorically rejects Hamas's demands for the release of 136 hostages held by the terror group.
I reject outright the terms of surrender of the monsters of Hamas. In exchange for the release of our hostages, Hamas demands the end of the war, the withdrawal of our forces from Gaza, the release of all the murderers and rapists of the Nukhba, and leaving Hamas intact. If we agree to this, our warriors fell in vain. If we agree to this, we will not be able to guarantee the security of our citizens.
It comes against the backdrop of Biden advisor and negotiator Brett McGurk coming to Egypt and Qatar to attempt to bring forward a hostage and ceasefire deal. The Wall Street Journal reported that the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar are pushing Israel and Hamas to accept a comprehensive plan that would end the war, free the hostages, and set the groundwork for a Palestinian state.
No, it's kind of an old school notion to have a two-state solution. That's the kind of dogma and let's say the kind of messaging we hear from both EU and the State Department for years. It's not new, but especially after October 7, we need to realize that giving the Palestinians statehood, that means more force buildup, more risk to Israel's security. That's just not affordable.
Not so simple, though. Hamas has refused to even negotiate until Israel declares a ceasefire and withdraws all forces from Gaza. And the report indicates terms in the United States' interests, not Israel's.
The United States of America is mainly focused and interested in avoiding the expansion of the regional war, understanding that this regional war eventually impacts the global issue.
While the U.S. might want to negotiate for stability during an election year, Israel has said it will not accept Hamas surviving as an entity after the events of October 7th. And to reward the same terror group with a state is unthinkable. Netanyahu notably did not reject the idea of Palestinian statehood entirely, only full statehood, indicating perhaps tacit approval for a demilitarized territory. But so long as Hamas has not been eliminated, and as long as support for the terrorists remains overwhelmingly high among Palestinians, that, and even a ceasefire, seem a tall order.